Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asia and this is Life with Slim. We are going to get into some things today because I am going to talk about my newborn must-haves that you need if you're pregnant, plan on getting pregnant, are about to have your baby. These are staples and items that I loved and I am loving for my baby. My baby is only 5 weeks. He's going to be 6 weeks on Monday. But so far, these items are chef's kiss and I highly recommend these items. There are a lot of items out there and you might be overwhelmed. I know when I was making my registry, I was so overwhelmed on what I needed and what I didn't need. Today, I'm here to tell you some of my favorite items for my newborn baby, and hopefully he can still use these things as he gets older, but this is what works for me and hopefully it can work for you. They're in no specific order. All these items can be found down below in the description box. I'll link them all on my Like to Know It in a separate collection, so you can just click on it and find all the items there. The background is real life momhood. My baby's sleeping right next to me, so when he wakes up I want to be right next to him. So like I said, my baby is about to be 6 weeks old on Monday, which is unbelievable. He's right next to me, so he might wake up at some point, and I'm just going to hold him and continue to talk to you guys. When it comes to bath time for my baby, I love the Tubby Todd body wash, lotion. This all over ointment by Tubby Todd works. It's the creamy crack. That's what everyone calls it. It's the creamy crack, and it works for literally eczema prone skin, any baby acne. I put it on before I put on this diaper to also prevent diaper rash, but they also do have a diaper rash cream. I do like their everyday lotion, the lavender scent. It smells so good, and I use it to massage on his body and he loves it. And then also I use the Tubby Todd hair and body wash. I love these so much. I also use Noodle and Boo wash and lotion on him. The fragrance is immaculate. Another combination I love is the Frida Baby Cradle Cap set. So it comes with the brush, the sponge, and then the comb. Love to pair it up with the Mustela shampooing mousse. This also helps lift up. It's a foaming shampoo for newborns who may have cradle cap. I didn't even know he had cradle cap till I was washing his hair one day and I just saw these flakes and I was like, oh, so that's cradle cap. These products really help lift up the flakes and help just soothe the area. I love these. Great combination, and it's really gentle on your baby's scalp also, since it's a very sensitive area. I swore by this no rinse Mustela cleansing water when we were in a hospital and we were leaving. I used this on him. Every day I use this to wipe his hands, his feet, and his face. You know, just high contact areas, his neck, because you know they get that little cottage cheese in their neck. It smells very natural. It has an avocado scent, I think, but this is very good for a quick clean and before you can actually put your baby in a bath. I highly recommend the Mustela cleansing water. What I recommend you get is definitely the nose sucker. I was very skeptical at first because when I would use it, nothing would come out. But you have to put a little bit of saline in his nose, suck in the boogers, they come, because I was sucking it and it was just dry. So it'd be a little harder for the boogers to come out, but this gets the boogers out. I was skeptical at first, but I do love this product. If your baby's constipated or your baby has trapped gas and nothing you're doing is working, I recommend the Windy. This works so well to get your baby's gas out. It's a little like invasive in my opinion because you have to stick it up their rectum, but it's designed to, like, you can't stick it up too far up because it gives you a safety point. This is basically what it looks like. You lubricate this end and you would stick it up to this point, and gas and sometimes poop will come out the other end, but you'll see instant relief and your baby will feel literally so much better. I also do recommend Infant's Mylacan. I like this over gripe water. I've been seeing a lot of different things about gripe water on TikTok. Sometimes it gets stuck in your baby's throat and they can choke, or, you know, I'm not going to steer anybody away from gripe water. This right here is like my holy grail. I don't use it super often because I do want him to try to relieve gas as he can by himself. But when I see he's super uncomfortable and literally nothing is working, I will give him a dose of this. I only usually ever need one dose, but you can give up to 12 doses, which I think it's a little excessive. Also put this in their bottles. So you know how like when you shake up a bottle, sometimes a lot of bubbles come. You can put a dose of it in their bottle to prevent gas and the bubbles to form when they're drinking. That's also another way if you don't want to physically put it inside their mouth. I love this product. Whenever he's super fussy and literally nothing is working to relieve his gas, this is what I give him. I do love the Kia Babies hairbrush. It's really big, but it's so soft. And I feel like it really smooths out his hair better than the little brushes by like First Safety and everything like that. And this comes with a set of a comb, this brush, and a paddle brush. But I love this brush, and it's so soft. Really tames his hair and gets his hair down and neat in all the places it needs to be. As far as diapers, the diapers I've been using recently for him is our Millie Moon. So right here I have the newborn diaper, and then I also have a size 1. Right now he's in size 1s. He's a big boy. Not a big boy, but he's, filling out. But the only thing I will say about the Millie Moon diapers is they don't have that below the pocket right here that a lot of the other diapers have to prevent it from going up their back. But I will say, when I do change his diapers that are excessively heavy with poop, they never blow up. They never blow up past the back. I don't know if it's the way these diapers are made or what it is, but they don't have that blow up back protection like Huggies and Pampers does. But I will say that I haven't had a blowout out the back, and I haven't had a blowout out the legs either. I was using I think it was Pampers, the ones, Pampers Swaddlers, I think it was. Whatever the ones they give you in the hospital, I think it's Pampers Swaddlers. They were working for a good amount of time, and then he had a blowout, and I was like, he had a blowout twice, so I stopped using them. And then I have a couple diapers to experiment with him with, but right now I'm loving the Millie Moons, so we're sticking with the Millie Moons, and they're so soft. I haven't had any problems with blowouts or leaking of the pee or anything. It's a really good diaper in my opinion. So if you're looking for a diaper, I would recommend Millie Moon. That's just my recommendation and what's been working for me so far. The next thing I would recommend you getting is a stroller fan. One thing about my baby, he gets really hot. And babies aren't good at can't regulate their body temperature when they're young. So I do notice sometimes he'll be a little hot. So I'll put the fan on, and I like how it's just small, compact, and I could just stand it up literally right on the bed and just have it on him, blowing on him. Not literally blowing in his face, but like some distance away where he's getting the effects of the fan. But very convenient. Also convenient for yourself when you get hot, because girl, you're gonna get hot, like hot. Okay. So I do recommend getting a stroller fan for nighttime feedings and just for nighttime, because you don't want to keep the overhead lights on when your baby's sleeping and just nighttime. Like, you want to sleep train in the dark and get the baby used to darkness. So I have my Hatch, which is also another recommendation, which I will get to in a second. But I have this egg light, and this for nighttime feeding, just nighttime to have. I post it up by him so I can see him at night also, to make sure he's, breathing okay, everything's going good. So this is like my little light for nighttime. Get some of these pads. You can get wee wee pads, the ones the dog use, or you can just get the disposable. They're all disposable, but the little just wet pads for changing. Sometimes I don't pull out a changing pad, so I'll throw this right on my bed, and I'll use this and make sure I throw it out afterwards. Putting them on the changing pads is very helpful, so you don't have to keep cleaning your changing pad. It's just very convenient. On the topic of changing pads, I also do recommend the Kikaroo. I think that's how you say it, the Kikaroo peanut changing pad. It's very soft, easy to clean, and I keep it right in my living room so I can just change him. It's on my couch right now, but it has a huge surface area. You can put one of those pads on them. It's just very soft, very convenient, easy to clean. It is a little pricey though. So if you don't want nothing like that, you can get a simple changing pad, or you can get one of these portable pads. This is what I use for nighttime. My breast friend pillow, the Boppy, and the Snuggle Me Lounger. Those are 3 items. 3 items I would recommend. So this is my breast friend pillow. I love this for breastfeeding. I actually prefer this one over the Boppy, but I do like the Boppy, which I will get to, because it just has so much more support. You wrap it around you and you have the back pillow, and you can turn this, like if he's feeding across you, if you're doing the football style, you can literally turn this around and it fastens. And it also has a pocket for anything you want to place in there. I love this, and it's so comfortable. It's so big. Like, I can sit in this all day and be comfortable. This is my Boppy, same situation, but I like to use the Boppy when he was a little bit smaller. I like to use it for him to lounge in, to sit in, and also for his tummy time. I like to use the Boppy. I don't really use the Boppy for breastfeeding unless at my parents' house and I brought this and I don't have my breast friend pillow. But if I had to choose between the two for breastfeeding, I would choose this one. It's so much more comfortable and it's more versatile. Yes, you can like turn the boppy around, but I like the boppy. I do use it to breastfeed, but not as often. If I had a choice, I would choose this one every time, and I choose this one every time. My other recommendation would be the Snuggle Me Lounger. My baby really does enjoy this lounger. I think they enjoy it because it feels like they're being hugged. They're snug inside of it. Once again, my baby would lay in this, be chilling. Of course, I would be watching him. Um, but he really, 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 really liked the Soggy Lounger. Like if I was holding him and I transitioned him into anything else, he would sometimes wake up. But if I would hold him and put him in this, he would still be knocked out. He really does like this, and it's just so soft. It's on a little pricier side as well, so I do have an alternative. Alternative doesn't like hug the baby though, like this does, but it still gets the job done if you want to put the baby down or put the baby somewhere. If you can see it, he's in his lounger. I swaddle him and I put him in that lounger and he is out. He is out. And that lounger is safe for sleep. So unlike the Snuggle Me, which isn't safe for sleep, that lounger is safe for sleep. So I will link both of them down below. Baby is really good at self-soothing, but when he does need something to give that extra pack, I do give him a passy. He does not sleep with the passy. He always spits it out. He's very like picky when it comes to it, but he does take a passy. And the one I started him with is the Nook, and these are orthodontic approved, so these are good for your baby's palate development. It's okay. Like these are the ones orthodontists recommend. And then I also just got him on the Avent Soothie. I put him on this one because it looks like, it mimics like a nipple. This one kind of really doesn't mimic a nipple. So this one is his everyday pacifier. And then if I need to soothe him, or when I'm getting him ready to bed and I'm trying to soothe him and swaddle him and everything, I'll put this one in his mouth because it mimics a nipple to him. I don't know. He prefers this one over this one, but this is his everyday one if he needs one. But this one, this one knocks him out every single time. So these are my two pacifier recommendations, the Nook and the Avent Soothie. As far as bottles go, I do breastfeed my baby, but when he does take a bottle, he's with my mom or someone else, and the bottles he only likes one bottle. He likes the Philips Avent, but this one. The other Philips Avent with the glass, I don't know what it is, but when he drinks out the nipple, nothing comes out. And I changed it to a size 1. I'm not sure what's going on, but he really likes the Philips Avent, the ones with this valve. And I noticed that he does get gassy, but when I'm feeding him with the bottle, I can literally see the bubbles, the gas bubbles coming out through the thing. You just have to make sure when you're feeding that this part is down so that the air and all that stuff can come out. But it does work. He doesn't, and he always burps after he takes a bottle. Like, it always comes out. These are bottles he likes, the Philip Avent, and I can't get him to take anything else. But any other time he's on the boob. And I will do a separate video on my breastfeeding must-haves and my favorite pumps and stuff like that. I got y'all. Breastfeeding mamas. So when it comes to bottle washing, sterilizing, all that, I have the Mom Cozy. And when I tell you that Mom Cozy was worth every penny, it was worth every penny. I love my Mom Cozy dishwasher. It is on the pricey side, but they always run deals, Mom Cozy. That's what I notice about them. They always run some type of deal, some type of coupon. But when I tell you, if you need something to buy, definitely would be the Mom Cozy dishwasher. Of course, you can hand wash your bottles, everything like that. But when you have bottles, pump, parts, all that stuff, I have one baby and I still find myself cleaning a lot of bottles, a lot of pump parts. Like, it's just so convenient. It washes, it dries, it sterilizes, and it can hold your items in the storage. Like, it can store them, keep cool air going to keep them sterilized, and it will store them in the washer. And you don't have to always wash it. You can wash your bottles and throw them in just to sterilize them, or you can throw them in just to store them. It's a lot of different options. And then there's a shorter wash cycle, a longer wash cycle. It's very versatile, and I love it. I love my Mom Cozy dishwasher. It's not sponsored, nothing like that. I love it, and I highly recommend you get one. Some controversial items that I always see in videos are always the diaper genie, or like a diaper trash can, and wipe warmers. Let me tell you, I have both of them and I love both of them. Diaper genie, diapers stink, okay? I don't care what nobody says. Diapers stink. Even if it's a pee diaper, just the pee smells, the poop smells, and if you want to throw it in a regular trash can, good for you. I would hope you're taking that trash out every day, but I don't take my trash out every day because I'm not throwing away stuff that needs to be thrown out that same day. But if I were to throw out a diaper, I would take that trash out every day. And you're changing, 8, 9 diapers a day. So are you going to go to the trash 8, 9 times a day? Or are you going to save it to the end of the day? To each his own. But the diaper genie, for me, is honestly so convenient. Put the diaper in it, don't worry about it. Middle of the week, end of the week, change it out. Take the diapers out with the trash can, take it out, and you don't smell it. With mine, I do not smell anything. It does a really good job at neutralizing the odor. I love my diaper genie. I highly recommend it. It's very controversial. A lot of people don't really like it. People feel like it's a waste, but it's not a waste. I have one here at my place, and then my parents have one. I love it, especially late at night. Just put the diaper in there. Don't have to worry about it. In the morning, put the diaper in. Like, I love it. Now, wipe warmers. I really only use my wipe warmer at night because it does sit on my diaper caddy, and it also does have a nightlight feature. So I love my wipe warmer for nighttime specifically because with my routine with my baby, it's kind of like okay, wake up, change the diaper, feed, that's it, go right back to bed. Like, nothing in between. So it really helps me get those quick things done. When I use a cold wipe on my baby, he goes crazy. He goes crazy. He goes berserk, especially at nighttime. And at nighttime, you want to keep them calm. You still want to keep them a little tired at nighttime. So I find that when I use a warm wipe on him at night, he's cool. He lets me do what I gotta do, change the diaper, and then he goes right into feeding. Whenever I use a cold wipe on him at night, it literally wakes him up. He'll end up peeing on me usually, and like, it shocks him. And you don't want to shock your baby if you're trying to put him back to sleep. So I just recommend the wipe warmer because it's not so aggressive. It's just not so aggressive as a cold wipe would be. But to each his own. It works for me. Might not work for everybody, but I do really love my wipe warmer. And going back to my hatch, I love the hatch. I love the hatch. It's so many different colors, and you don't need to pay. You can pay through the app, but with what it has with the free version, you won't even want to pay. You want to start tracking your baby's sleep and all that stuff, but you can do that within other apps. But I really love the hatch. Has great sounds, has great colors. I usually just use the brown noise or the white noise, and the red light for nighttime works amazing, and I love it. So convenient. It displays the time, which is amazing for nighttime feedings. I love my hatch. I feel like I'm saying I love everything, but I will like these items. I love burp cloths. This is the burp cloth I love. It's a Muslim burp cloth. This is the one I love. Comes in different colors. Get a lot of these. I think I have 2 packs or 1 pack, and I go through them like that. I can do laundry and be through a whole thing I washed, a whole pack, by the end of the week. And he goes through so many. He goes through so many of these. I would say like 3 a day. Get yourself a muslin burp cloth and get yourself a lot of them because you're going to need it. I love these for visual stimulation and also to get him looking at things. You know, all they see is black right now. So I love the contrast books. Highly recommend. This one has 1, 2, 3 animal shapes, toys, and bedtime. And it's just such a cute book to just have them look at. It's really cute. Contrast books because, you know, they don't really see that well. And then also a book with contrast, but also has the crinkles because they love this. They love this. So I do highly recommend get those newborn clothes. My baby is still in newborn clothes. He's 5 weeks. He's slowly getting a little bit bigger for them, but he's still fitting into newborn clothes. He's 5 weeks. And when people say, oh, you don't get newborn clothes, don't get newborn clothes, get newborn clothes. I would recommend getting onesies and then just one top pieces also. But I love the onesies. Everyone talks about them, the ones that zip up from the bottom, because they make diaper changes so much easier. When I tell you, you don't want to take off the whole outfit, literally unzip it from the bottom, take his legs out, change that diaper. And also just the onesie tops, like not the onesie tops, but the the onesie tops without the bottoms, easy for diaper changes. So I do recommend getting onesies for your baby and do get newborn sizes. So I can't show you this one right now because he's actually in sleeping, but the Woombi swaddle, I love it. It kind of has their hands like this, and it's a swaddle, of course. He was swaddled at the hospital. Then at one point I stopped swaddling him, but he would startle himself when he would startle himself by throwing his hands up and it would wake him up. So I just started this lounger combo with this swaddle and chef's kiss. It keeps him asleep for so long. He's been asleep for so long right now. I actually have to wake him up after this video, but he's been asleep for 2 hours and 30 minutes. He's slowly waking up now, but they are going to fuss before you put them in the swaddle, and that is okay. They naturally want to be in it, but you know, it's uncomfortable for the beginning, so they're going to fuss, but he loves it. You just want to put them in it when they're closer to getting to sleep, not when they're wide awake. I put him in it if he falls asleep on me, or if I can tell he's getting tired, I'll put him in it, then continue to rock him and put him in his lounger. But I love the Woombi swaddle. Okay, so he's actually close to waking up, so this is what the swaddle looks like. My last 2 recommendations would be a bedside cart. As you can see, I have mine right here. The diaper caddy. So the bedside cart and the diaper caddy, love, 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 love them. So convenient. I think I said this in my other video, but I kind of did it because, you know, it was something I saw everybody doing, and I was like, okay, I guess I need to do a bedside cart. And I didn't really think I was going to be using it like that. Oh my gosh, I live on this bedside cart. I live on it. And these diaper caddies, I literally have one in my living room. I have one in here, and I refill it with diapers, put the wipes in it, carry it around. Like, it's so convenient. I love them. The bedside cart is super convenient because I literally don't get out of bed at night. When it comes to bedtime feedings and everything like that, I have everything I need in this cart. Anything I need, I will literally pack it in before I go to bed, put my snacks at the bottom. I have a 4-tier one. I don't have the 3-tier one. I have a 4-tier one. At the top, I have my diapers. My middle one is my breast pump, my Spectra, my wipe warmers. My third one is like my breast pump accessories, packs, some nipple pads. And then my bottom one is just where I put my snacks and stuff. Y'all, like, I use this thing. If I have the name, like, this is another top thing I would recommend doing and getting, because it just, when you wake up at night, you're not going to want to get up. I just literally pull this thing over to me, reach, get what I get, and I'm good. I literally do not get out of bed besides throw his diaper in the diaper genie. But besides that, I do not get up at night. I really hope these recommendations were super helpful, and you do consider some of them when you're making your registry, or, you know, just going shopping and you're just thinking of products to get. Definitely think about and consider getting some of these items. They worked very well for me. And I would want it to be a super easy transition for you as a mother, especially first time moms, because, we don't know anything. This is all new to us. So being able to help someone in a similar situation as me, or just anyone, helping anyone would be great. Your baby registry, it can be super overwhelming, and I definitely understand that. One more item I forgot to mention is a baby carrier. I have the Moby, and I also have the baby Bajon. I like both of them, but I prefer the Moby because it's more flexible and it's not so rigid. The baby Bajon is very rigid to me, and it's not super flexible. It's just kind of like it's just rigid. But I would recommend you get a wrap baby carrier because I baby wear him all the time to get things done. It's super convenient. But back to what I was saying, I hope this really helped you figure out what items you should get for your baby and your little one. And congratulations if you are expecting or if you had your baby already, or if you're planning on having a baby. But let me know what you guys think, and I will be posting another video on my breastfeeding essentials and postpartum essentials because we cannot forget about ourselves. My 6-week checkup this week, so I'll be able to give you a good idea on everything that worked for me with postpartum and as well as breastfeeding because I'm still navigating that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so you don't miss out on a post. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.